alaikum, beta. Today we have another topic at hand, that is nouns, countable and uncountable model. Another classification of nouns can be countable and uncountable nouns, and there are two more classifications of the nouns. Nouns can be broadly divided into two new categories, that's countable and uncountable. What's a countable noun? What's a countable noun? Countable nouns, first write we must write the definition of countable nouns. Countable, countable, countable nouns is that they are the names of objects, any entity, okay, objects, people, something else, etc., person, place, thing, etc., things that we can count. For example, book, pen, apple, boy, doctor, horse, table, etc., etc. So the things that we can count, they are called countable nouns. They always have singular and plurals. Okay. Now uncountable nouns. First, write the definition of uncountable nouns. They are names of things, anything that we can't count. Cannot count. Okay, we can't count it, etc. For example, that we can't count. We have, for example, milk, oil, sugar, gold, beauty, honesty. Okay, so nouns can be broadly classified into two categories, that's countable and uncountable. Countable nouns are those that we can count, which we can count. For example, boys. It can be one boy, two boy. Somebody may ask you to count the boys, how many boys are there in the class, and you can go on counting them. You can go and count them and tell the exact number of the boys present in the class. Nobody can tell you to count the milk. Milk can't be counted. It's a quantity. So it can't be counted. Uh, it can be measured in kilograms, something like that, but we can't count it. We can count one milks, two milks, three milks. Nobody can say one milks, two milks, three milks, one golds, two golds. There's nothing like that. So countable nouns have, if you ever have a problem identifying countables and uncountable nouns or distinguishing between the two, you can simply say that countable nouns have their plural forms while the uncountable nouns do not have the plural forms. You cannot say golds because it's an uncountable nouns. Only countable nouns have the plural forms. Countables have plural forms. Countable nouns have plural forms. Okay, for example, we can say book, it's singular. Here we can, in plural form, we can say books. But uncountable nouns do not have plural forms. Do not have plural forms. For example, e.g., we can't say milk milks. Okay, so these are this was another classification of the uh, nouns. So I hope you must have understood nouns. We had different classifications of nouns, for example, the proper nouns and the common nouns. Then we talked about the abstract and collective nouns. Today we talked about countable and uncountable nouns. I think it's okay. We'll be discussing the noun gender tomorrow, gender of the nouns, for example, masculine and feminine tomorrow. Till then, Khudafis.